Good evening, my dear parents and my dear students. During this lockdown, we are all going through a lot of stress. So, first of all, I would like to say sorry to you all because due to my printing work, I was away a week or so. Now, we'll come back with our regular video classes, online classes rather. So, today, I'm going to teach you about Roman numbers, which is very important. But before starting it, I was thinking before starting each and every video from now onwards, I'll tell you 1 or 2 minutes of moral value story which really inspires us to keep on going in our life. So as I told you that we are in a bit stress because of this lockdown, I'll share one of the lower small moral values, a story to you, conclude in only 2 minutes. So once upon a time, a psychologist was teaching stress management to an audience. So she raised a cup of water and asked everyone, "How heavy do you think this glass of water is?" ఒక glass of water తీసుకుంది కొంచెం, and she asked that how heavy do you think this glass of water is? ఇది ఎంత heavy ఉండొచ్చు? క్వశ్చన్ అడిగిందన్నమాట. Expecting answers from audience. They were telling half full, half empty, and other audience, they gave various answers regarding the weight of this glass, say 50 grams to 100 grams. But she said, the absolute glass of water doesn't matter. Dindi baru emundi adi eppudu matter cheyadu. Actually it depends on how long you hold it. దీన్ని ఎంతసేపు మీరు పట్టుకుంటారు అది మ్యాటర్ చేస్తుందన్నమాట. సపోజ్ ఎ మినిట్ ఇఫ్ యూ హోల్డ్ దిస్ గ్లాస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్, ఇట్ వోంట్ బీ ఎ ప్రాబ్లమ్. సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ యూ హోల్డ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ అన్ అవర్, ఇట్ మైట్ ఫీల్ అ dull ache. With the same glass of water, with the same quantity of water, if you hold it for a day, your arm would feel paralyzed. So the weight of water never changed. The longer you hold, the heavier it felt. Then she said, the stress and worries of our life are just like the glass of water. Think about it for a while, nothing happens. Think about them longer, it hurts you. Think about them all the day, months, you will feel paralyzed and helplessness. So andu gurinche, my dear parents, my dear students, don't feel any stress for a longer period of time. It will really affect us. Shall we start our class now? There is lot more thing you need to understand while writing this. To explain, we have to follow 3 to 4 rules. As I told you, I'll give you 3 different videos on this Roman numbers, at video 1, video 2 and video 3. Today is your first video. In this first video, I'll tell you 2 or 3 rules how you are going to write down Roman numbers from Indo-Arabic numbers by following these rules. It is very easy, but here you see, 1 you have written like this, 2 you wrote like this, 3 in this. Why you don't write 4 like this? Why you don't write 5 like this? This is one thing you have to understand. Why you write 4 like this and why you write 6 like this? Because of that you need to understand the rules to form a Roman number. So let us study. The first rule is, in Roman numbers you can repeat the values, you can repeat the numbers, but you can repeat the numbers only of 1, 10, 100 and 1000. You can repeat. Indo-Arabic number is 1 here, and this is your Roman value I, single I. This can be repeated. Similarly, this 10 can be repeated. Similarly, 100 can be repeated, and 1000 can be repeated. But repetitions are only for 3 times. You should not repeat more than 3 times. That's why you write 1, 2, 3. You have repeated 3 I's. That's all. 3 times, a single I. And for 4, you are not going to write like this. So that is your first rule. You can repeat. You can repeat only to these values: 1, 10, 100, 1000. That is, this is I, X, C and M, these values. You can repeat it. For 5, 50 and 100, you should not repeat. This is your first rule. Second rule is repetition means what? Repetition means addition. Addition. Say this is your Hindu-Arabic number 1, means you have written 1i. Hindu-Arabic number is 2. It means what? This is 1 plus 1i plus another I. It gives 2 i's. Similarly, Hindu-Arabic number is 3. It means what? You are going to write down, you have to add 3 i's so that it becomes 3. 3 times you have repeated. This is the maximum repetition for first rule, according to the first rule. Second rule is very important. I'll just explain here. Second rule is very important. Whenever I'll write down here, whenever the smaller value is on right side of bigger value, you have to add. It means what? This is your 5 and this is your 1. This is your 5 and this is your 1. So the smaller value 1 is towards the right side of it. Then you have to add it. 5 plus 1, it becomes 6. In this way you got this 6. When or whenever the smaller value is on left side of bigger value, you have to subtract. Okay, you have to subtract. Example, you see, you take 4. 4 is what? 5 minus 1. Therefore, you write down like this. See here, the bigger value is 5 and the smaller value is 1. This is I, which is left side to the bigger number. So that's why you write down it as 5 minus 1, which is equals to 4. So that's how you are going to write 4 in this way and 6 in this way. I'll repeat again this rule. This rule is this: the bigger value here and the smaller value is towards the right side of the bigger value. Then you have to add it in this way. Suppose if you go with 7, then 5 and 2. So here you have two smaller values after bigger value towards the right side. That's why you are going to add it. 5 plus 1 plus 1, it becomes 7. You understood? Similarly, you take example 9. What happens? 9, it is nothing but, you can't write 9. See, 5 after 6, 7, 8, 9. If you write like this, it is wrong, because here I is repeated for 4 times. But according to the rule, you have to repeat only for 3 times. That's why you write 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 times I for 8 value. But you should not write 4 I's for 9 value. Because of that, what you do, it is nothing but 10 minus 1. That is nothing but 10 is what? This is 10. Minus 1 is there. Minus means what? It should come towards the left side of the bigger value. So this is called your 9 value. Similarly, you take 11 value. 11 is, you write like this. It means what? The smaller value is towards the right side of the bigger value. That's why you will add it. That is 10 plus 1 is nothing but 11. So in this way you are going to do it. Similarly, suppose I'll just give you a small hint and I'll just close this today. And tomorrow onwards I'll go with a lengthy video, and also I'll tell you the other rules which are present in this Roman numbers, and also we'll do a lot of other practice problems. Example, say 40. 40 is nothing but, we'll write down like this: XL. XL is nothing but 40. You go to to buy shirts. You'll ask to the shopkeeper to get me XL size. So what do you mean by XL? XL size is nothing but 40. Because see here, the 10 is the bigger value. This is your 10. And L is what? L is 50. This value is 50. So here, this is your bigger value. Yes or no? This is your bigger value. And this is your smaller value. Manam em chestam appudu, will write down in this way. That is nothing but 50 minus 10 is 40. So therefore XL is nothing but 40. So in this way we'll do lot more problems, and I'll explain other rules also. So as a part of revision, you have to remember rule number 1 is repetitions of Roman numbers. But here there are two again sub conditions. You can repeat only to these values, that is I, one value, 10, 100 and 1000, that you can repeat to I, X, C and M. You can repeat only this value. This 5, 50 and 500 you should not repeat it. And the second point is, whenever you repeat, the maximum repetitions are only for 3 times, not more than 3 times. This is the thing you have to understand. And the second rule what I have told you is this: whenever the smaller value is on right side of bigger value, like the smaller value right side towards the bigger value, you have to add, that is 5 plus 1 becomes 6. That's how this 6 you write in this way. So generally till this point I don't think you people know why you write like this. Okay, and similarly in this you have another rule, that is whenever the smaller value is on the left side of the bigger value, you have to subtract, that is this. When this value is towards the left side of the bigger value, then you have to subtract, that is 5 minus 1, that is 4. That's why for 4 number you write down in this way. Hope you people have understood this. I'll come up with more stuff in this in the next video, and in the third video I'll give you more examples, because we are going to deal much more logically. I'll give at least 50 to 100 problems converting from Roman numbers to Hindu-Arabic numbers, from Hindu-Arabic numbers to Roman numbers. So till then, please stay happy and stay safe. Thank you.